Hello, everyone. Aveveku. I didn't want to laugh the laugh. In my mind, I was like, no, don't laugh the laugh. Just do the Aveveku. But then the thing no agree me. It came out. Anyway, Sha, this is where we are. Tunde Ednut says, Peter Obi or nothing. He says, Peter Obi or nothing. And let me tell you something, this is not the time to be politically correct. Let me go to, it's my friend that sent this to me. So let me go and check this, and I just saw it. He says, and this is what he says. He said, if Peter Obi is not the presidential candidate from that coalition team, we are not participating in the next election. We no go dey involved. Agreed? That's the question, he asked. And a lot of people, of course, are agreeing to it. Let me tell you people something. You see, on the side of citizens, this election is a do or die affair for citizens. So I'm putting those up because I know somebody will now cut this part and say, oh, Aisha Yusufu said, on the part of citizens. Because it is not the one that you are going to take chance and say, okay, let's just do anyone. People will come and do this thing. No, you must choose the person that you know. This is the person that is going to work, not the one that people are saying, no. Dear citizens, we don't have the time. I tell you something, in 2015, you see this 2015 that people are talking about, whatever. It's just that people decide to be either myopic or forget, or some people were not paid, some people didn't even know. You see that Buhari, I was one of those persons who was like, Buhari for what? 2014, I think it was either October or November 2014. I was like, how can Buhari cannot win election in Nigeria after what happened in 2011, when I'm not saying that he caused the riot, but his supporters went on rampage. He didn't call them to say stop. For me, I felt that was so this thing. But me that said that guy, no, for what? 2011, I never voted for both Jonathan, both what's his name, Buhari, not at all. For what? God forbid. That was my stance. Up until by the time we started going to December, January, like what? We actually wanted Atiku to come out, but it was Buhari that was chosen based on one thing. Buhari is the one that had organic votes. And we're like, oh no, whatever. At the end of the day, when Osibajo came out and Osibajo was doing so, we're like, okay, let's vote because of Osibajo. Remember, they were saying, and that was where, because the way Osibajo had done this thing, and Buhari was one person who Buhari always delegates. As a military leader, he wasn't the one in charge, it was Idiagbo. As PTF, he wasn't the one in charge. Buhari is really not the one in charge. So we felt, okay, this person, let me even say I felt by the time Osibajo comes, he will let that one be shining his teeth and wearing his starch agbada. This one will be working. But what now happened? Everything changed. Buhari did delegate, but he delegated to other people. Even when Osibajo will come in as acting president, he really was just whatever. And we saw a situation whereby one thing I'll keep telling people which they don't remember, Osibajo started Common Sense Revolution, was all over the place on TV, on radio, everywhere, meeting people in mall, we're going to visit people in their houses, doing town hall. These are the things he was doing, and people were so engrossed, like, okay, this is new kind of campaign, not the one that politicians will just go and pack themselves, rallies, they are doing all of this. People were so this thing. It was, and I keep saying it was Osibajo I voted for in 2014. I didn't vote for in 2015. I didn't vote for Buhari. By 2019, God forbid, I didn't vote for Buhari. I voted for Osibajo. But guess what? It was rubbish. So at this stage now in 2027, you expect me that I'm going to vote for what? That some people are coming with the fact that, oh, let Peter Obi do running mate. Is it okay? Running mate to who? As in what? We are putting our best foot backward and putting our bad foot forward to appease who? Just because of what? Something that has to do with our lives? People are dying I'm dying because of governance. I'm hungry because of governance. I'm homeless because of governance. And you want me to just make a kalo with the governance? I have someone who has shown in his way, in his words, in what he has done before, in his words, that look, prudence, doing the right thing, character, my words being my bond are the way that I'm going. You want it to be how? Ha 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 ha. I don't even understand whether people really understand the thing that is being said. Uh, so as there are quite a lot of reaction to this. People are saying yes, I dey with you, agreed 100%. Any attempt to make Atiku their presidential candidate, I'm out, say Kevin Glad. Then this person say if Peter Obi is not made the presidential candidate of that ADC coalition, then I'll support and want Bola Tinubu to win. This is what this person is saying, because the southern Nigeria must finish their 8 years. Nigeria is divided north and south. Buhari already did 8 years for that. Then another person say even if Peter Obi starts a brand new political party today, we'll all follow him. That coalition better give him the presidential ticket unopposed. Well, there are a lot of those reactions. Even on Twitter, the same thing people are saying. It is for the coalition to sit down and just have let me not talk too much because they say Aisha is they say my mouth no good at all. But you must be sensible. You must read the room. It is not about what the politicians want. The people must be the decider of who becomes the coalition, president. After this particular one, next time you're doing for 2031 election, you can do whatever it is. But on this one, at this moment where Nigerians are, and if the coalition really wants to have this thing, it must listen to the people, not to the voices of selfish politicians, not to its own voices, but the voices of the people. What is it that the people want? The same mistake that PDP made, PDP should not make that mistake again. In 2022, citizens were telling PDP to give them Obi, which would have PDP would have been in office now. They would have been the one chilling and doing their whatever, but they decided that they were not going to listen to the people. They decided that they were not going to bother about the people. They were going to do their own thing, and today we see where that has led them to. So at this time in Nigeria, we do not have time. We do not have the luxury to gamble. We do not have the luxury to say, let's go this, let's do this, let's do that. No, we need to get people that are going to motivate we need to get a candidate that's going to motivate the people to come out, for them to say, yes, we have a chance. We're going to put our all in. If you don't give Peter Obi that ticket, you're not going to get that kind of support. People might say I might be biased because I already support Peter Obi, but honestly, I'm talking about what is on ground from the feel of the people. This is the person that will motivate the people to stand up and come out in spite of everything and say, we're going to do this. But anyway, bye.